Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Happy Monday to all of you. This is morning message number 444. I don't know if that's a good luck thing. I don't know if anybody's number is number four. I'm a three girl myself, but if today, if your lucky number is four, it's a lucky number for you in the morning message today. Again, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor. I do this morning message, at least I do my best to connect with you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, schedule permitted. It has been a crazy, crazy time, even a crazier weekend. And then now we're here. So I'm hoping that you are starting the week off in a very positive way. We are starting off the week in a positive planning way. We are we're into the second quarter of 2022. Crazy, right? So we are in April. We are in the second quarter. We are rocking, we are rolling, we are planning. And I was talking to a number of folks as it relates, and we were talking about their planning and how the first quarter went, and the fact that it didn't go as planned, and they didn't reach their benchmarks, and they didn't reach their goals, and they didn't get the downloads, they didn't get the engagement, they didn't sell the packages, and they were very, very disappointed. And oftentimes, good morning, Arinthia, good morning, my darling. And oftentimes you want to throw out, right? You want to throw out everything. Oftentimes you want to throw out everything and be like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of the things that you'll say to yourself. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm all over the place. I'm crazy. We'll start with all this self-deprecation. Just because we fell a little short from our goals and our objectives, we'll start beating ourselves up, right? We'll start beating ourselves up. We'll start wanting to start from absolute scratch. We want to throw everything away. We want to talk not only badly about ourselves to ourselves, but badly about ourselves to others. And we know that we didn't meet our goals. We didn't meet our benchmarks. We weren't in that space. Good morning, Jeannie. We're not in the space in which we want to be. And so we think that we are just going to scrap it all. And I've said this before in previous morning messages, and I feel like I got to say it again, because on the heels of this 2022 quarter one, I've had a lot of conversations with individuals who are not necessarily feeling themselves. They're not understanding the journey that they're in, that they're very, very frustrated, as we often do. Start a new year with ambition, right? We start a new year with enthusiasm, right? We start a new year with all of this enthusiasm. And then when we don't reach our benchmarks, and when we don't reach a pinnacle part in whatever it is that we declared what we were going to do, we begin to beat ourselves up. And oftentimes this is the time that begins to happen. So I don't know if I'm speaking to all of you, to some of you, or just a few, but this is the time, right? That we start looking and start questioning whether or not the plans that we made at the beginning of the year are truly our reality, truly the dreams that are meant to be. And I say, yes, they are. And we got to keep going. But we got to start from where we are. The beating up, the torturing ourselves, the looking backwards, the throwing everything out, the pointing of the fingers, whether it's inward or outward, it becomes a waste of time. It is a waste of time and distracts us from the focus that we need. We are moving forward. And in this moment, you might not be feeling that way. In this moment, you're not feeling that things are going. Good morning, Addie. You're not feeling like things are going and things are cooking. You're not feeling that way. And I get it. Because oftentimes when you are actually building, right, you can't see the whole house. You are just dreading brick by brick, right? You're dreading each brick. You can't see the whole house. You're just pissed off that you got to do it one at a time in order to get to the bigger picture. And you're hoping and you're praying that it gets there quicker, and you don't have to exert one more piece of energy in order to get there. And I know it. I know it. I live it. The majority of the morning messages, if not all of them, are coming from a place that I'm coming from. And though I may be further along in some of your journeys, or I might be looking to catch up to a number of you, what it is that I share on a daily basis is things in which I need to hear, things in which I participate in and learn from. And you need to start from where you are. Right in this moment, in this time, that questioning that you've been doing, right? You did not meet your first quarter goals, right? Or you just barely met them, right? Or maybe you exceeded them in areas in which you thought you would and then did not exceed them in other areas, or you weren't able to hit all of your benchmarks, which is typically what happens when we are on the way to where our ambition calls us to go. And so today I want you to think about where you're starting from. And where you're starting from isn't from 3 years ago. And where you're starting from isn't even from the beginning of this year. Where you're starting from is from today. That's where you're starting from. And you're going to look at what you did yesterday, and you're going to look at how you started off this year, and you're not going to suck your teeth at yourself. You're not going to make yourself feel bad. You're not going to hold on to what you didn't do. You're going to focus on what you are going to do. Because we have a lot to do, but we can't move forward if we keep looking backwards. You physically cannot do that. So what we need to do is focus on where we need to go from here. We might not have hit all our goals in the first quarter. We might not have made all the calls or sent all the emails or booked all the business. We might not have done that, right? All circumstances outside our control, in our control, all of the things. But you too busy, right? You too busy being mad at the bricks that you can't see the whole house being built. You too busy being angry at the bricks and not understanding that you are building something magnificent. So I need you to lift your head up for a minute. I need you to see all of the bricks that you have built and how far that you have come, and know that you need to start there. You need to start at that particular spot and build from there. And if you do that, if you pay attention to that, right? If you pay attention to that, you will move forward. Now, I'm not saying it's a sprint. I'm not saying that you are at full court press, but you will get closer. But what you will not get closer to is if you look backwards and focus on what you haven't done. Be tortured by the quarter that you fell a little bit short. We are lucky in this moment to have more quarters. We're lucky in this moment to have more months, more weeks, and more days. And so for that, I need us to focus on those. And I need you to start from where it is that you are. I need you to start from where it is that you are. Okay, so we fell short on quarter one. Where are you today? And what do I need to do or make up for in this moment? Right? How do I need to be able to continue what it is that I'm doing? Orinthia says, yes, move forward. Focus on the forward. That's what it's about. It's about taking where you are in this moment, all of the things that you have learned, all the resources that you have, all the knowledge that you possess, all the expertise that you need to share. You take it from this moment and you move forward with it. We don't start unpacking. We got more of a trip. We don't start unpacking. We've got more to go. And that for me is so important, right? We're focused on building the bricks, not mad, not slamming them down, right? Not being angry at the bricks. Take that break, look back, look at the building that you've created, look at the monument that you have started, and keep building, keep growing, keep moving forward. Start from where you are. Start from where you are, look at what you've built, and be eager to build upon that. And I know, because I live it, it is a muscle in which you need to train. It is something that you need to teach yourself and remind yourself on a regular basis. And that's why I'm here, to nudge you in the right direction, to let you know that, yes, it might not have always worked out. Good morning, Candy. It might not have always worked out. It might not have always lined up. And the last quarter may not have been as shiny as our resolution wanted it to be on January 1st. But that doesn't mean that we haven't moved forward. And that doesn't mean that we don't have further to go, but we must start from here. And we must allow ourselves the ability to grow as we go. To grow as we go. We think we need to be fully grown. We think we need, okay, I got everything. Now I'm off. You are growing as you are going. And I want you to be in that mindset. I want you to think about that in the way in which you move forward. Because as you are building the bricks and as you are slamming them down, because it's so much work and so much time and you're not getting there and the house seems as if it's never going to be built. But if you were to take a step back from it, right? If you take a step back from it, look how far you have gone. Look how much you have grown, right? And think about it. When we haven't seen our nieces or nephews, right? We haven't seen a young child in some time. The next time we see them, we're like, oh, you've gotten so much taller. Because time has passed. And in that time, growth has occurred. You beating yourself up about 3 months that have already passed. They're gone. But there is growth in those 3 months. You are taller now than you were when you made that resolution on January 1st. You might not necessarily be as tall as you want to be, right? But you are taller now. And so I need you to think about that as you move forward. I need you to start where you are. Continue to build those bricks on top of each other. Take a step back and look at the house that you have begun to build, the monument, right, of your ambition, and continue to move forward. I'm Cheldon Barlett Rumer, and this is it. We are starting from where we are. I do this morning message, time permitted, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, in hopes of connecting you with all of our community, elevating your voice, affording you the ability to tell your story, encouraging you to no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of you to scream your dream. For more information on This Is It Network, don't forget to log on to thisisItTV.com, and you can follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. New episodes and more courses can be found at thisisit.tv. I will be back tomorrow with another morning message in hopes of doing the same. I will see you soon. Please find your voice and scream your dream. Take care. Bye-bye.